Today's reading lesson is on informational text. We're going to now look at some different structures of informational text. Today's objective is I can recognize the characteristics in informational text. One informational text structure is sequence. Sequence is telling the events in order. Some examples are putting together dates in order and they use words such as before, after, and finally. Here is an example of sequence. We have this passage. Cameron, the relay machine. Cameron was a star swimmer at Eldred Middle School. He has been swimming competitively since he was 5 years old. He was to swim in 3 events and 1 relay at the meet on Tuesday. As always, Cameron had his signature bowl of spaghetti and meatballs before preparing for the meet. He also always has a Rice Krispies bar immediately following his warm-up routine. When he arrives for a meet, the first thing that he does is stretch his muscle and warm up by running in place. Immediately after stretching, then he does 10 push-ups, followed by a run up and down the middle school bleachers. Cameron swam well. He placed first twice and got a 3rd place in the 500 meters butterfly stroke. He truly dominated the getting his team a 2-lap lead by the time he got out of the water. We're going to place this event in order. The first thing that happens is Cameron ate meatballs and spaghetti. The second thing that happened is Cameron ate a Rice Krispie bars. The third thing is he stretches muscle. The fourth, he did push-ups. The fifth, Cameron ran up and down the bleachers. And the sixth, Cameron won his first swimming event. The next type of text structure is compare-contrast. This is explaining how things are alike or different. Words that compare things with similarity is both and also, and words for difference is however or whereas. Let's take a look at an example. Let's compare and contrast dogs and cats. Well, we know dogs and cats have fur. They're both small size or large size. They have different breeds. They have paws and they have ears. So I can say dogs and cats are alike in which they are both animals. They have fur, paws, and ears. What makes them different is that they come from different breeds of animals and the sound that they make. Problem resolution is telling how a problem was solved. The problem has a solution or there's a dilemma that needs to be resolved. Look at a problem and a solution for it. Having a cold is no fun. Coughing makes it hard to fall asleep. A sore throat is painful. Try some tea with honey in it. The honey will soothe your throat. There may be no cure for the common cold. You can treat the symptoms though. So my problem is cough and having a cold, a cold. My solution, tea with honey to soothe the throat. Another one. A sprain is a tear in a muscle. Sprains happen when a muscle is twisted or overstretched. They can be painful. If you sprain a muscle, you should ice it immediately. Putting ice on a sprain will reduce swelling and pain. It may help stop internal bleeding. The problem, sprain happens when a muscle is twisted or overstretched. Solution, put ice on your sprain. Cause and effect is telling us, or is trying to tell us to explain why something happened. Some keywords might be because, reason, therefore, or as a result. Let's take a look at some examples. Some flamingos are pink. Not all flamingos are pink. The pink color comes from their diet. Flamingos that eat lots of shrimp will be pink. Flamingos that eat lots of algae will be pale or white. Let's look at one cause. Flamingos eat lots of shrimp. The effect, they turn pink. Another cause, flamingos eat lots of algae. What's the effect? They turn white. Another cause and effect. Did you know that your tongue is a muscle? It is. and it's the only muscle you have that's covered in saliva and taste buds. Having taste buds stops you from eating rotten food. Having saliva protects you from germs and bacteria. Gross, but helpful. Cause: you have taste buds. What's the effect? Stops you from eating rotten food. Cause: you have saliva. What's the effect? It protects you from germs and bacteria.